Hello, everybody. Just give me a minute here. I'm listening to some music real quick, and then we're going to talk traffic. So I hope you guys getting on this call because it's going to be awesome. All right. So let's do this. Okay. My name is Joe Balsamo, and I've been a long-time marketer online for over 6 years now. And one of the things that I really enjoy is driving traffic. I am a traffic guy. People buy traffic from me. I call it traffic magic, and we're going to actually go into that group in a minute because I really don't want to use the Google chat box. If you guys are on a chat box, you know, don't use the chat box because what I want to do is I want to go into Facebook and use the Traffic Magic group so I can like all your comments and everything like that. And it's a really simpler way to communicate with you guys. So what I want to talk about right now is the topic traffic. And I know a lot of people have questions like, you know, what kind of traffic, the different types of traffic out there. Excuse me. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take you to some sites. I'm going to show you what traffic, different types of traffic there are, and explain to you the differences in the traffic. Okay, that's what we're going to talk about. Now, there is low quality traffic out there, so you've got sites where you can buy 10,000 visitors for $5. Now, guys, come on. If that was true, I would be doing it, right? So believe me, you don't want to stay away from stuff that's too good to be true. I mean, if there's one thing in this world that's definitely true, if it's too good to be true, then it probably is. And then you have traffic where you place ads online. So let me take you into, let's do some screen sharing here. All right, so let me take you into Facebook here. Let me go ahead and screen share with you guys. All right, so you guys should be able to see this. This is my Facebook group, Traffic Magic, and you can learn more about the traffic that I provide to anybody in the home-based business, whether you're network marketing, internet marketing, whatever it is in our niche. I've got very targeted traffic for you, and we're going to talk more about that. But the first thing I want to talk about is when you're on Facebook. These, let me go over here. These are called pay-per-click ads. These are sponsored ads. All right. Now, this, if you can get on Facebook and deal with them and without them kicking you off because they've got this big thing against affiliate marketers, just like Google does, just like YouTube does, and I mean they've shut my accounts down. They've shut a lot of them. Thousands upon thousands of marketers' accounts down. I don't know what's up there, you know what, but they've got an issue with marketers. And right here, when people click on it, they're taken to a website. So that's pay-per-click. Now, if you know how to do pay-per-click, you can generate some really targeted traffic. The thing about Facebook is it's very targeted. It's just that their program isn't user-friendly, and it can cost you a lot of money doing pay-per-click. All right, so the same thing like with Google, right? So you know, you go to Google and you look for, like, say, you know, you're in an MLM. You're like, oh my gosh, I need leads because you know, I'm new and I don't know what I'm doing, right? So these are ads here. These are pay-per-click ads. Okay, these are your regular search engine results. These are pay-per-click. When you click on this, you pay per click. All right, Yahoo, Bing, they have that. If you can learn how to do this, and if you've got the budget to do this, this could be very targeted traffic for you. But the problem is pay-per-click can be very expensive, and you can lose a lot of money. Trust me, Trust me, I've done it. And you can lose a lot of money if you don't know how to do it. It really takes time to understand how to do that type of advertising with Google. So that's pay-per-click advertising. Facebook has it right here, all your ads here. Google has it. YouTube, Bing, they all have it. And like I said, unless you know what you're doing, it's going to cost you a lot of money. Now, I spent thousands of dollars on this type of thing, and I'll tell you that it can be rough. So what I want to talk to you about, so that's regular traffic, all right? That's going out there, and if you got the budget and hopefully you can make pay-per-click work, you can get some really good traffic with pay-per-click. Okay, the next form of traffic that I want to talk to you about, let me take off screen here so we can get some face-to-face action here. Let me see here. Let me take here. All right, so that should be it. Okay, so the next thing you want to do, so we talked about pay-per-click. Costs a lot of money, especially in the beginning. You got to be willing to, you got to be able to write ads, you got to know copy, you got to be able to, you really got to know what you're doing. And if you don't know what to do, and some people pay a company to do it, and they really don't understand marketers to begin with. So when they run your ads, you still spend a lot of money. And if you're not doing it right, they will shut your account down, and then you might as well just forget it. Video. All right, so let's go to YouTube for a second. Let me go ahead and share this real quick, my screen again. Where am I here? Okay, so let's go to YouTube. Actually, we'll go to my channel. All right. All right. So YouTube videos, YouTube has their own videos, okay? They have their own pay-per-click program as well, okay? And bear with me while I explain this to you. All right, so they have their own pay-per-click program, so you can run advertisements on here. Again, they're very finicky when it comes to marketers. So you got to really know what you're doing, and they will shut your account down if you don't know what you're doing. Now you got to remember, Google bought Yahoo. All right, they own Yahoo. So when YouTube was great, they bought YouTube. I mean, and YouTube was great until Google bought them, and then they came in here and just deleted all kinds, millions of marketers' accounts, and kicked a lot of people off the what you call it. Off their network. And but the thing is, with video probably out of most advertising, it really converts well because you're able to build personal relationships with people. Okay, so this is a really good way to do it if you can do it. Again, it's a pay-per-click program, or pay-per-view, PPV, which means they'll charge you for so many thousand views. So for 1,000 views, it may cost you so much per view. I personally don't care for that. I like pay-per-click. I like to know that if I'm going to pay something, I'll pay if I know someone clicks on the ad. All right, so that's YouTube. Okay, so let's go back to what I was doing over here. Bear with me here. Trying to find my way. Got so many windows opened up. Okay. So yeah, so that's what you're looking at. So the one thing that I would suggest is here's what I learned, is that when you're doing pay-per-click programs or YouTube or any kind of advertising, most people fail at it because they're not targeted. So someone says, I got a home-based business, MLM or something like that. And they go out and they start targeting health and wellness, keywords and stuff. That is wrong. That is wrong. And because those keywords are so broad, they cost a lot per click. And then you activate your ads, and then overnight you could spend quite a bit, go broke. And that's exactly why, if you don't know what pay-per-click is, you want to stay away from it if you don't know, if you don't really understand it, unless you get trained by it and you really know what you're doing. Otherwise, you're going to dump a boatload of cash. And one of the things that that I learned is that traffic is all about being targeted. You got to know what your customer wants, what they need, and how to get that product or service in front of them. Okay? That's what traffic is. So if someone likes apples, why are you going to advertise oranges to them? You wouldn't, right? And if you can provide a solution to people, then you're really going to do good. Okay? Not just promote. And I mean, I could talk about traffic for days and months, guys. There's so much to it, but really what it comes down to is if you don't know how to do paid advertising, pay-per-click programs and things like this, you will spend a lot of money. So what's the other traffic sources out there? Well, you have banner ads. So what are banner ads? Well, let's go ahead and share the screen again. And let's see what banner ads are. Okay. So here's a site called Better Networker. Okay. And this is a very a network marketing social media site, and it's been around for many years. And these are banner ads right here. These are banner ads, and when you click the banner ad, you pay so much. So but you're looking at, I mean, to run a banner ad on this site, you're looking at about $1,000 a month. That's what it runs. You could probably get 3 months for about $3,000. All right, put your banner ads in rotation for 3 months. And so how do you get leads through this? Well, when they click through to your website. That's pay per click, right? They click, oh, well, banner advertising, but it's, you know, you pay for it ahead of time. And they click through to your website, and if they like what they see, then you get the lead. They opt in, right? But here's the thing. You've got to know what to do in terms of creating copy. You got to have a good banner ad, because otherwise people will just look at it and say, that's all right. And then once you click this, if the ad works, your lead capture page has to be able to convert. Follow me? So if you can find a good targeted site, now this is a site with all network marketers and people on it and stuff like that, so it's very targeted. So if you can find a site like that, then you're good. You know what I mean? And if you can get it to work, then you're good. So one of the things, like, you know, it's like, there you go. So there's another banner ad. You see how it rotates? It should rotate. Yeah. So you got a couple of ads on here running. All right. And then what happens is people click through it, and you end up getting a lead. But this type right here, this is a good place to advertise, and the reason why is because it's targeted, but you got to know what you're doing, guys. You got to know what you're doing, or you can lose your shirt. And you know what? I don't mean to scare you guys out there. That's part of marketing. I mean, I've spent so much money over the years on testing and testing. That's your job as a marketer. You have to be testing your traffic and testing different places on the internet. Because you remember, people that hang out on this site might not hang out on YouTube. Follow me? People that hang out on YouTube, not all of them hang out on Facebook, right? So, oh, by the way, guys, if you guys got questions, here's my Traffic Magic group right here. Here's the URL. I want you guys to come in here. If you're not a member yet, go ahead and request. All right. All you have to do is come in here and then request to be a member somewhere in here, but you'll figure it out. And then I'll go ahead and prove you. If you have questions, come to this group and start posting them. Okay, so I can answer them for you. Okay. So yeah. So like I was saying. So where was I? Yeah. So banner advertising is great too. So remember, people hang out in different places on the internet. People who are on YouTube don't hang out on Facebook. Not everybody hangs out, although everybody and their grandma's on Facebook. But a lot of people on Facebook that hang out there don't bother with YouTube. A lot of people that use YouTube don't bother with Google pay-per-click. A lot of people who don't bother with Google you know, so you get the point. You're like this. You have to think of yourself like you have to think of yourself as an island, right? You have to think of yourself as an island. And you've got different places stretched out. Everything's got to come to you. You are the opportunity. So people that hang out here and over here, they don't all, everybody hangs out at different places on the internet. So by not diversifying your advertising and using the same sources that already work for you in scaling and marketing, you are shooting yourself in the foot. Because as your advertising budget grows, what you want to do is start branching out. Because now you have the power of leverage, the power to find more quality people wherever they're hanging out on the internet. And that all comes through testing, guys. All comes through testing. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, you got to test. That's what marketing is all about. So let's go into my favorite thing that I want to talk about. And here's what I found. Now there is traffic called solo ads out there, or you can buy. They call them solo ads because there's an ad that's actually sent solo by itself to someone who already built the list over the years, that have access to targeted traffic already. So you don't have to worry about, is it targeted? You don't have to worry about, am I going to lose my shirt? You don't have to worry about anything like that because it's already built. Like my traffic with Traffic Magic, my access to traffic is very broad. I've got a lot of access to traffic, and I can get people as many clicks as they desire. And clicks are visitors. That's what clicks mean. So, and I noticed that, you know, a lot of people, they see there's a lot of solo ad providers out there, and you do have to be careful, and the only way you know is by testing. I tested a lot over the years, so I've built quite a few relationships, so I have access to really good target quality traffic. What does that mean? You go to the website, you buy it, and I send your link out right in front of money opportunity people, people that are already in network marketing, people that already have bought products in our niche already. These are targeted people, buyers, people that are looking for what it is you want. Now, you don't have to go out and worry about what I need to do anymore and all this stuff. How do I do a pay-per-click program? You don't have to do that. And that's why solo ads or visitors to your website is a very great way to build a list, and fast, especially if you have a good source. You got to understand that. These top marketers out there, they're paying thousands upon thousands a month to build their list with solo ads, because they know that solo ads are where the list is already built. It's already done for you. They know it's targeted. They don't have to think about it. Oh, is this targeted? But keep in mind, caution, disclaimer, there are some people out there that can only deliver 100 clicks. They're starting out in the solo ad business, or they're trying to learn this traffic. They make money on traffic, and they can't handle it. Their list is not big enough. You understand? So if you came to me and you asked me for 5,000 clicks, I can do that. I have access to that. If you came to me and you're like, Joe, I want 10,000 people to my website, boom, targeted, I can do that. But then there's people that are just starting out, and nothing bad about them, but they can only deliver so many clicks because they don't have, they haven't scaled up. They haven't scaled up. So they don't have the traffic power. And what that means is that you end up not getting the amount of clicks you're supposed to get, or their list is so small that they can't get the clicks. There's not enough people viewing. That's really what it means. The other thing is, there are a lot of providers out there that beat their list up. They don't have a relationship with their list. And I've talked about this a bunch of times. It's all about the relationship, guys, and about your list. So you have to make sure, okay? You have to make sure that you do your due diligence. That's what you, again, it all comes back to testing. It all comes back to testing. That's what it is. But just understand, people are over the internet. So if you buy my traffic, or you buy someone's traffic or something like that, what happens is, and it's converting for you, and you're getting good numbers, you should continue to buy it. Now you take that money you're making in your business, and then you branch out to another, maybe do banner ads. And now you're building multiple streams of traffic. Follow me? And hold on a second. Yeah, so, and people asking me questions. So yeah, so that's what we're talking about here. So I hope that was able to help with that. So understand, it's all about testing, guys. You know, there are a lot of people out there, they're buying this inexpensive leads because maybe they don't have the money, or for traffic, or whatever the case may be. I'm telling you, you get what you paid for when it comes to traffic. You just get what you pay for. If you're going to pay $50 for like and someone tells you they're going to send 500 people to your site for $50, come on. You'll be lucky if you get a lead. One lead, you'd be lucky. Why? Because it's not targeted. It's crap. You know, there's a lot of softwares out there that they use to generate clicks on your website, so you see the clicks on your end, but you don't see the leads. And you're thinking you're getting visitors. It doesn't work that way. It's all about conversions to leads, and then from leads to sales, which mostly from lead to sale is on you. That's about you building relationships with your list. It's about you showing value, and it's about you giving them the ability to want to work with you in your business, or whatever the case may be. Okay? Yeah, so that's what we're talking about here. So what else? What else? Let me see here. What else do I want to talk to you about tonight? Okay, guys, do you have any questions? Go into the group here. You know, feel free to ask questions in the group. You know, that's cool. You know, let me go ahead and paste this. Give me a second. Let me go ahead and not paste it, but let me go ahead and put this in the Traffic Magic chat here, and then ask questions. All right, and this way, maybe everybody's not seeing. Let me see if there's any questions on here. No, okay. All right, good. All right, good. No questions. So this moment maybe be. If you guys have questions, man, this is the time to ask. I'm telling you, why you got me. You know what I mean? It's a really great way to learn about traffic, and it just really is. And what I want to talk to you about next is. When you are looking to buy traffic, so we gotta talk about my bald head, guys. That's why I always wear a hat, because the light reflects off. So let's talk about the mindset, because this is the problem with the industry when it comes to traffic. Someone buys an ad, it bombs. They get depressed, they get upset, and then they don't want to talk to the world anymore, or they quit their business. You know what? You can't think that way, guys. You gotta be investing in your business weekly. You gotta have traffic all the time. You gotta have new customers coming in all the time. And if you're not, your business is just going to take so slow to build, guys. You know, if you want to become a top marketer in this industry, the key is to build your lists fast and large as you can, and get really good at building relationships with your list by providing them value. That's really what it comes down to, guys. You know what I mean? Build your list as fast as you can, build value with your list, build relationships, and then you'll be good. That's really what it's coming down to. So so a lot of people use traffic sites like traffic exchanges. You know those things that you go on and everybody, you know, you click on their ad and then they click on your ad and they pay you commissions. And you know what? I've never had any luck with those things. They're cheap, and the only reason people go on there is because they're hoping to get a good lead or something like that. Those things are junk. I mean, I wouldn't even waste my time with traffic exchanges, especially when you have someone like me that has really quality traffic for you. Why would you even waste your money on that? But I'll answer the question for that though, because it's fear. Fear stops you from spending money in your business. Fear stops you from succeeding in your business. Fear is what stops your business, period. That's it. That's the main thing why people fail in this business. Oh, I spent $100. I didn't get a sale. Yes, so what? Did you take the time to build your list? You just started to build a list? You spent 20 leads and you didn't get a sale and you're complaining already? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Do you know how I'll be truthful with you guys right now. Okay? Let me just put this out there for you. You got to understand something. It takes 3 to 6 months from the time you start building a list to start making consistent sales if you drive traffic regularly, you build relationships regularly, provide your list with value. If you do that on a regular basis, you will start to see money coming in. All right? You can't expect, with no list at all, come into this business, pay for some traffic, get 10, 15, 20, 50, 100 leads, whatever you end up getting, and expect to see sales like this. It can happen depending on the kind of marketing systems you may have in place. You can get autopilot sales, but you got to understand, if I came up to you on the street and said, hey, my name is Joe, can I have 20 bucks? What are you going to tell me? You're going to tell me no. Why? Because you don't know me. Why would you expect people on your list to buy from you right away? That's the part right there that people don't get. All right? That's the part they don't get. All right? Leads, you have to get a lot of them. You have to drive traffic every day. You have to build your list every day. You got to create momentum in your business every day. You got to provide value to people on your list and your contacts every day. Every single day. And people don't do that. That's the part they miss. I got 100 leads. I only ended up with one sale. I made $100, but I spent 250 bucks on the advertising. Yeah, so what? I call that a touchdown. You're lucky you made the 100 bucks. You made almost half your money back. So now what you do is you start following up with your list. Start building relationships. Increase your ROI, your return on your investment. That's where your sales come from, guys. What people don't understand about online marketing is that most of your sales come from follow-up. 6, 7 follow-ups afterwards. So you see how you got to create that momentum when you build your lists. Here's what I would suggest to you. If you're starting to build a list, or you have a list and you're not making money, or whatever the case, or if you're starting to build a list, your goal should be to get so many leads per month, get so many leads a day, get so many leads per week. That should be the goal, just getting leads, not sales. Don't think about sales, because it doesn't work that way. It takes time. Got to let that list marinate, you know what I mean? You got to build relationships with people, you know what I'm talking about? So your goal, so you don't, if you set your expectations too high, you crash and burn when you don't reach those expectations. So maybe a goal would be, I'll buy some traffic, and every week I want to get 50 leads for the next 3 months. 3 times 200, right? Yeah, next 3 months. Yeah. Wait. Yeah, 50 leads a week or something like that. for the next 3 months. That's $200. That's 600. That's 600 leads. I mean, 200 leads a month, 3 months, 600 leads. I want a list of 600 people by 3 months, which actually that's on the low end, to be honest with you. But that's a good place to start. You get my point. Maybe your first week building your list, you want to say, you know what? I want to start out with 10 people. I want to get 10 people on my list this week. And then once you start getting people on your list, you start seeing the power of internet marketing. And then you get a sale, you get all warm and fuzzy inside, you know what I'm talking about, and then you start getting excited, right? So that should be your goal if you don't have a list. Not sales, because understand, if you have the right system in place, if you have good traffic, and you build relationships and doing the things I'm talking about here, your sales will start to create momentum. The sales will roll in on a regular basis. If you're inconsistent in your traffic generation and list building, your sales will be inconsistent. Make sense? Inconsistent equals inconsistent. Consistency equals consistency. So every day you should have traffic coming in, leads coming in, and the only thing you should be doing is working on building relationships and converting those leads to sales by building relationships. And if you have a great system in place that creates autopilot sales for you because it has great copy and it sells really well, then more power to you. Now you're really going to make some money. But you got to understand, guys, you know, it's all about building your list fast. And so if you got a goal to be, you're with a program or something, I don't know, and you've got a goal, you know the conversions of this program, you know how it converts, and you got a goal in a year to be making $50,000 a month. Okay, say that's the case. $50,000 a month a year you want to be making in home-based business. There's a lot of factors that come into play with that. You got to have the right system, the right opportunity. There's a lot of things that come into it for that. But you need to figure out how much traffic you need to drive daily, how many leads you need to get daily, what's your cost per lead. In other words, how much do you make on a lead when they buy? Is it $3 a lead, $2 a lead? How much are you making per lead? So if you got 1,000 people on your list and you're making so much in sales, you got to figure out what the cost per lead is. In other words, for every lead on your list, how much is every lead on your list worth? And if you do it right, you won't pay for traffic. I mean, you pay for it, but if you're monetizing correctly, you're always getting your leads paid for and making money. So that's the idea. You want to get your leads paid for and make it money. Let me see if we got any questions over here. Guys, if you have any questions, you could do it in the chat. You can do it in our Facebook group at Traffic Magic. It's totally up to you. I prefer Traffic Magic group because it's easier for me to do it. Or you could just chat in the, you know, yeah, just chat in the box there. So, yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah. So that's what you have to understand about traffic. So, you know, I see people come into. I've been part of a lot of top affiliate for a lot of programs, and it's always the same. Especially with newer people. They come in and think that they bought 100 visitors to their website for a solo ad or something, or traffic, all right? They get a conversion rate, say, of 30%, so they get 30 leads, but they didn't get a sale. And if they didn't get a sale, it could be a lot of reasons. You may have a crappy marketing system your opportunity may suck. It could be a lot of different things, but I'm not going to get into all that tonight, all right? They get upset. You know, when I first started this business, you know, I learned from some mentors that Joe, build your list. Don't worry about the sales will come later on. Just focus on building your list. And I'm sharing that information with you right now. Focus on celebrating getting 10 leads a day. Focus on celebrating getting 200 leads for the month. Focus on that. Couple that with a good follow-up process. If you do that, you will start making money and you will see the power of the internet. But nothing happens in a business unless you have customers, unless you have traffic. Period. That's the end of it. The other big mistake people, you guys heard of the shiny ball syndrome, right? You know what the shiny ball syndrome is. Oh, I got and I get hit up almost every day. on Facebook from people. Joe, you know, are you interested in this? No, no. You see, because I learned a long time ago, the grass isn't greener on the other side. Because the reality is that it's never the opportunity. It's you building your own list. It's building relationships. When you have relationships with your customers, you can sell them any opportunity. You can sell them any system. It's always about the list. It's never about the opportunity. Now, there's some opportunities you can high ticket items out there where you can make more commissions. Yeah, low ticket items, you make small commissions. Yeah, there's different ones out there, but it's not the opportunity, guys. And the same thing with traffic. You know, people think that, you know, they're using a source, it's working great for them, and then they stop using it for a month, and they go over here, but to letter B source, because perhaps their traffic's a little cheaper. They go blow money on that, and when they should have stayed with the person where they were getting results. Guys, I understand about cutting costs in your business. I understand that you have to watch how you spend your money in your business. But being a cheapskate is just outright ridiculous. That's just going to kill your business. You can't be like that. When you find a good traffic source, you stick with it. Then you add another traffic source. You don't get rid of a good traffic source to go to another one. Two things are happening. First of all, you probably didn't even test it yet, so you don't even know if it's a good traffic source to begin with. And then secondly, you're not doing multiple streams. If you find one good traffic source, you add another to it. You take the money and reinvest and test and find another traffic sources, and you have multiple streams of traffic coming in anywhere. That's scaling your business. It's called scaling your business up. Makes you more money, more customers, more visitors, makes more money. People got to understand that. You guys got to understand that. That's how it works. You may be on a budget, so you budget yourself. And don't worry about what other people feel or think. That's another big problem in this industry. All right? Don't listen to other people. There are so many people that are dysfunctional in our niche. It's just like families. So many families that are dysfunctional. It is ridiculous. They whine and complain about everything. What's this got to do with traffic? Everything. Because if your head isn't on right, nothing else works in your business. Your head controls your emotions control your feelings. So don't listen to other people. Always test traffic yourself. Create your tracking links. Go out there and test traffic. That's how you know when you have a good source. So some of the things that I look for when I go to buy traffic, first of all, I want to talk to the person. You know, I really don't have to. I'm always looking for traffic, but right now I have quite a few contacts, so I'm good with that. But I'm always testing traffic, though, because if I find good traffic sources to build my traffic funnel with, that's more good quality targeted traffic for you guys. That's what I do. Targeted traffic, sell it to you. So you don't have to go out there and worry about this and that. Is it targeted? Is it this? No. You know, I got news for you. I use the same traffic sources to build my own primary businesses that I give you guys access to. So I know I use the same traffic that you guys buy from me. That's a big thing. You want to know why? Because there are a lot of people selling traffic out there that don't even use that traffic. So I sell you what converts for me because I know that. That should make you feel warm and fuzzy inside, actually. That should really make you feel calm and relaxed right now. Because I would not market anything to anybody that I haven't done, tried, or myself. It would never happen. You know? What else? What else can we talk about in terms of traffic? Let's show some pics. How about we show some pics here? You guys, let's do some screenshots here to give you an idea. I'm not going to open up my marketing systems because, you know, some people get all like, you know, I mean, why are you showing that and all that type of stuff. So let me see some here. Any questions? No questions. Okay. let's do some screen share real quick. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to screen share, and then I'm going to see if I can show you. Actually, you know what? Before I screen share, because I got some stuff on here I can't show you guys. Let me hold on a second. Let me get back my mug back on face again, on here again. Let me just open up a couple of pics here so I can show you some really cool stuff, man. So you guys understand. You know what I mean? Bear with me, guys. So I'm going to show you some commission shots. How about that? Because I think people don't understand that I show these on a lot of my hangouts, on a lot of the hangouts, because you got to show people social proof, because I don't think it really hits them. So here is commission for one affiliate program, 40,000. If you guys can see that. All right, that's one. And I'm not going to go on and on about it because we're talking about traffic. But what I want you to understand is when you have a list, okay, you make money. Gabish. When you have a list, you make money. That's how it works. List equals money. Okay? List equals money. Okay? Let me see if I can find another one for you, because let me see if I can get a snapshot of something here. Bear with me. I want to show you how leads equate into no, I can't find it. Bear with me, guys. I just want to see something here. Leads. Let's see here if this will work. So here's a cool. Let me see here. You guys will probably like this one. All right. So right here, this is how I made that 40,000. Let me just show you this real quick. If I can get the screen share right. Let me show you this. You guys see this, right? So let me expand this a little bit. Look right down here. It's over 10,000 juicy leads. So I made juicy leads. See? There's like traffic coming in. These are actual leads, guys. 100 in one day, 200, 300 leads. This was a great time right here. This is going back a while in an affiliate program. But the point is, I understand the traffic. That's the point. But when you're generating 500 leads a day, 600 leads, I mean, look at this. That's just crazy amounts of leads, right? So understand that leads equal commissions. Leads equal commissions. And you know what? You may not see the commissions in the beginning. I didn't. I got a sale trickle in here, sales trickle in there, but I worked on building relationships. I drove traffic consistently, you know. So that's what you want to be doing. That's what traffic is. Really, that's all it comes down to in a nutshell. And if you find a source, you keep using it, man. You don't stop using it. That's the worst thing people do in this industry. You keep, because, well, this traffic source is great, I'm getting sales, then why would you try something else and then stop using this one? You try something else and you keep using this one. Hello. That's what's making you money. Don't make that mistake. People do that because you know what it is? Again, it's fear. It's like, I'm spending so much here, but you know what? Let me stop. Even though it's working, let me stop. Let me try this because I think the grass is greener on the other side. Wrong answer. That's the problem with people in this industry. 2 plus 2 equals 4, guys. You find a nice traffic source, you keep using it. Period. And then you scale up. You add another one. Add another one. Then before you know it, you're building your list like crazy. You're making more money like crazy. And now you can scale up even more. Now you've got money coming in your bank account and everything. That's traffic. And a lot of you came on to the call late. I think I might be recording this. What I'll do is I'll send it over to you guys so you can watch it. Okay? But understand, it's all up here, right here, in your head. Don't listen to all the noise in our industry, because there's a lot of people complaining and moaning and groaning about this person, that person. Why is this person doing that? Guys, listen. Don't major in minor things. Don't hang out with negative people. Get rid of the cancers of your life. All right? Be a happy person. Hang around with people you see value in. If you're going to hang around with people in this industry, stick close with them. You'll know if they're doing the right thing or not. We're all smart human beings on this earth. And stick close to them, especially if they're doing way better than you, or they have something that you want. You probably want to pick their brain and see how you can get that, right? That would just make sense. That's called mentorship. Or coaching. If you have to pay for coaching, you pay for coaching. I've done it. You got to do what you got to do to create the lifestyle that you want. Period. And you can't allow other people to stop you. Bad news, man. That's the problem. People come in here and they get 100 leads. They get one sale and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I don't think I can do this." Well, you know you're absolutely right. You can't. Go back to your job. That's okay. Do what it is you have to do, and come back when you're really serious. You know, and that's the big mistake. So really, it comes down to mindset. So let's cover a couple things here. Your head has to be on straight. Don't listen to people. All right. Don't listen to what. Always test your own. Don't listen if someone tells you, "Oh, this traffic guy blows." Well, if they got testimonials all over their site, or something like that, you test them. If you think they're legit, you test them. That's what you do. That's your job. Add multiple streams of traffic, generate traffic daily if you can, and generate leads daily. The person who builds the list the fastest, the biggest, and gets good at building relationships to monetize that list, you will do really well. Okay? Multiple streams of traffic. Again, I'll repeat that. Multiple streams of traffic. Just like multiple streams of income, that's why we're in here to begin with. You want multiple streams of traffic. Okay? So guys, this is Joe Labalsamo with Traffic Magic. All right? And feel free to visit our website. Perhaps I can help you build your business. I love doing it. Take a look at my testimonials. You can talk to anybody pretty much online that knows who I am. You know, I'm a good guy. You know, I do my best to do the right thing for people. Always trying to improve things with my traffic for you guys as well. Because good business is good business. People like being treated good, and good business. That's what it comes down to. I treat you guys the way I expect to be treated. And I give you a service the way I would expect to receive a service. Okay? So, with that said, this is Joe. And guys, maybe in a couple of weeks we'll do another hangout on traffic. All right, guys? You guys have a fantastic evening. You guys deserve massive success, and I wish you all the best in our online niche. Okay? Take care. We'll talk with you soon.